So with agriculture, that's a huge industry in District 22. So that definitely needs attention. And they've had all kinds of challenges this year, and not only locally but federally, with the tariff laws that Trump has put into place that's hurt the farmers, with the pandemic, and like you mentioned, just the supply chain being completely interrupted. I've also been engaging with people in that industry so that I could hear from them what some of the concerns are, and they've raised some very interesting concerns. So that's been added to my platform, where I would like to create a program where we are incentivizing corporations to invest in the small, sustainable, locally owned farms. Because right now there's such a tendency to move toward corporate owned farms, and that makes it difficult for us to be in control of our own supply chain. Whereas if we had the small sustainable farms, then we can control that. Those farmers can control what they do with the animals, where the animals go, when they go. So then if we hit an emergency like this, it's much easier for them to make adjustments, rather than have to slaughter their cattle or their pigs or let their soybeans rot because it's not going to the corporation it's supposed to go to, because they don't need it now because they're shut down. So instead, if it's small, if it's sustainable, then they have much more control on that supply, that chain. So that's something I'd really like to work on. As well as holding the federal government accountable to not let the decisions that they make at that level negatively impact the local farmers, as we have seen happen with the tariff laws. So whether or not some of those tariffs against China were needed, I'm not going to talk on that. But regardless of that fact, we have to take care of the farmers. So what can they do to take care of their farmers, to make sure that the choices they are making are not negatively impacting or bankrupting our local farmers? We cannot allow that.